Are you tired of spinning in your bedroom? You're dreaming of packed dance floors? In the next 9 minutes, if you stay till the end, I'll give you the best actionable steps that you can take right now to make 2025 your best DJ year ever, where you're gonna get booked, you're gonna start getting paid to DJ, and your dreams of becoming a professional DJ will be true. My name is Andrew Lindley. I run the DJ Connect. I've been DJing for over 20 years in clubs, festivals, weddings, anything that you can think of. And now DJing is just my full-time job. I don't do anything else but DJ and jump on YouTube for you guys. This is not about gimmicks. This is a focused approach to make sure that you gain skills that you need to create a business, a brand, whatever it is that you kind of want out of DJing. You can get it, but you have to stay focused. So let's dive in. First off, I would say everything comes down to mindset. My life never changed until I kind of went to Tony Robbins and learned that everything in my life is inside of my brain, and I can get any goal as long as I set my mind to it. Forget about like trying to go viral or something like that, thinking that like you're just gonna make this one crazy video, everything's gonna explode and your life is gonna change. Absolutely not. That will never happen. You need to focus on building a solid foundation. In 2025, you probably know 2 or 3 people who have went viral at some point in their life. Like going viral now isn't even something that's like a big goal or something that's like rare to happen. You just need to forget about going viral. You need to focus on building a solid foundation. I can almost guarantee you that you know someone in your life, maybe 2, 3 people who have went viral at some point, mainly just because the internet is a different thing now. Like it's kind of easy to go viral. I'm not saying like if you haven't, like you don't know what's going on. It's just there is a very specific approach. And as long as you follow and tick the boxes, there's a good chance that you can go viral as well. The most important thing that you really need to work on is consistency. Consistency is key. It's the most important thing. Constantly showing up and doing what you need to. Like go back and watch some of my first YouTube videos. They were absolutely horrendous. I talk like an idiot. I was scared, you could tell, but I just kept showing up day after day. Now it's not like I'm scared or something to show up. Now it's like this is part of who I am. I stay consistent. I'm a YouTuber. I just show up and do my job. Like I look at this like it's a job. And if you treat it like a job, like if you treated mixing like a job where you have to show up every single day, like you go to work every single day, if you showed up behind your decks for 2 hours a day, you're going to get there. Like no questions asked. You might not know what you're doing, and that's where you kind of need help. If you don't know how to mix, you don't know how to beat match, join the DJConnect.com, $27 a month. I teach you everything: branding, marketing, networking, how to build a business, how to mix, how to scratch. Anything that you need to become a DJ, I got you in my family. Go check it out, thedjconnect.com. But all I'm going to tell you right now is consistency. You have to show up. If you don't show up, you're obviously not going to make it. And something also that was very scary for me, I guess, was embracing rejection. Like I used to get depressed when I would get that, like, no, I think we're gonna go with someone else. Absolutely not. Like rejection is a good thing. Like you need to be able to go from no to no to no to no and just keep on going, because that's just how it is. Like if you've ever met a salesman, I would never teach you to be like a used car salesman, but you need to like think about if you had a kid, or you were a kid, obviously. Think about all the times that like you wanted to, like back in the day, an Xbox 360. How many times did you ask your parents? How many different ways did you ask your parents? Like, can I get the 360? Can I get the 360? I'll mow the lawn if you give me a 360. I will shovel the 9 feet of snow outside right now if you get me a 360. I will mow the lawn for 8 months straight if you get me a 360. Can I get a 360? Please get me a 360. You would just go from rejection to rejection to rejection to rejection. It didn't matter. You would just keep asking and keep going until you got what you wanted. But now people are so conditioned to just like one rejection. It's like, oh, my life is over. I'm gonna quit. I'm just never gonna DJ again. My controller's gonna start collecting dust and I'm just gonna forget about it. You need to be able to take this rejection and move on, still with the fire inside of you, and nothing will ever stop you. Number 2 is just skill enhancement. You need to master one mixing technique this week. Focus on smooth transitions or maybe using the EQ. Like, it's very simple. If you spent 1 hour a day mixing, you could be a way better DJ in 1 month. You wouldn't even recognize the DJ you are. Just spend your days spending 1 hour working on one single skill, and I promise you, you're going to be such an amazing DJ in 1 month from now, no questions asked. Maybe you want to explore a new genre, like step outside of your comfort zone, especially if you wanted to do weddings or like, even though there's a lot of clubs, like open format is kind of the way to go. I do realize there's a lot of people who are like, I just mix house music. That's it. That's all I know how to do, and that's it. That's fine if you are a house festival DJ or like you're known as the guy in town to do that. But if you're not, I really recommend you step outside of your comfort zone, mess around with different genres, mess around with different music, and you're gonna learn something about yourself, and you're gonna learn something about DJing that you didn't know. And then just invest in your sound. Record, analyze your music, you send it to people, put it on Mixcloud, even if people don't listen to it. Do not send your link to people over and over again, asking them to listen to it. That's the most annoying thing you could ever do, and people are gonna block you. But just keep uploading to Mixcloud, keep doing it, and eventually the algorithm is gonna help you out. So this goes right back to the start of the video where like consistency is key. Don't do something one time, fail at it, and quit. You have to fail over and over again. It's called failing forward. Next up, I think networking promotion is probably the biggest thing. What I've always been taught by Tony Robbins, the lifeblood of any business is marketing and sales. So how are you getting out there? Like, networking is just a form of marketing. It's taking yourself out, like going to the club in town, going to meet the DJ who's there, saying what's up, hanging out with him, saying, hey, one day if you're ever sick, or can I come open for you for free? Can I help you out? Can I work with you during the weeks? Like, what are you doing for music? Do you want to swap some music? You want to hang out? You want to talk? Like, you need to be networking at all times, and you need to be promoting yourself all of the time, like non-stop every single day. You want to get out there, you want to meet the DJs, the promoters, the venue owners, other DJs in town. There's probably like a CPDJA or an ADJA, American DJ Association, Canadian DJ Association. Build an email list. Like, if you don't know what an email list is, that is going to be like further down the road once you're actually into business, but stuff that you need to put on your radar. Social media is number one for DJs, like no questions asked. Create engaging content, maybe run a contest or something, collaborate with other people in town, and I can't tell you how quickly you're gonna grow. And then the business of DJing, like, you need to understand your worth. You gotta reach the industry standards and price your services accordingly. Like, if you're new, obviously you're gonna be down here. Maybe the middle price, like the average price is here. You wanna come in here. Right now I'm up here, but you need to you gotta know where you are in there. Don't go down here. Like, if the average price is here, don't go down here. You're gonna look like an undercutter. People aren't gonna like you. Come down here. Like, go a few hundred, maybe $500 lower than your competition. But that's just how it is. Like, you have to get yourself booked to start getting reviews. Maybe learn how to write a contract. But the most important thing, like, once you've booked a gig, over deliver. Just always over deliver. Provide exceptional customer service, support, build strong relationships with clients and venues, and I promise you the game will change for you, no questions asked. And then once you've done all that, once you've built your social media, you built your Instagram, you worked on your Facebook, you've been practicing, the next thing is to dive deeper and master more. Like, do more, learn a different skill. Like, you cannot stop working. Like, just keep working every single day. Like, right now, I still practice 2 hours a day because I want to learn how to scratch and I want to enter the DMC. That's a goal that I have for myself, and I will never ever make it there unless I practice every single day for hours at a time. That's not to say that you got to spend hours and hours and hours every single day practicing. I just need to, because I'm 38 years old trying to enter the DMC. I have got a lot of work to do to catch up to the guy who's 20 years old who's already there, because they've been practicing their whole life for this For me, I kind of got a little bit famous. I started getting paid and I cared about the money, and that was it. I didn't care about scratching. I just cared about being the cool guy in town. And now that's completely flipped because I've been the cool guy in town. I don't care about any of that anymore. I don't care about the money. I'm like essentially retired. I invest huge. My investment channel will be coming soon. If you guys are struggling with investing, I can definitely change your life there as well. But never stop practicing. Like every single day we have to be practicing something, whether you're practicing mixing, mastering, DJing, scratching, marketing, social media, whatever. We're all practicing something. Make sure you practice it every single day. Don't let social media use you. You want to use social media. If not, social media will just take your time away. Like how many hours have you spent doing this? Like just today. In your phone, you can go in there and it will tell you, and you will be shocked to see how long you've been doing this. Imagine instead of doing this, you were doing this for that long. How sick would you be? I'm kind of jumping around here, but let's talk about social media again. What are your content pillars? This is a $10,000 hack that I'm teaching you guys. So whoever stayed this long in the video, you guys are going to get the best of the best right here. Content pillars. You need to decide 3 to 5 themes for your social media. This is one of the highest level hacks that anyone will ever teach you. But like, what are things that you care about? For me, it's DJing, my family, mixing, scratching, and reviews. Those are like the only 5 things that go on my page, like videos of events, me scratching or making a mix, testimonials, a picture of my son and my family. That's it. I don't just like post a picture of whatever. Like you have to really pick like, this is who I am. This is what I represent. Focus on that. And then just consistency is king. Schedule your posts. Like Facebook has a content scheduler where you can just like program all of this in advance. We got AI on our side. It can literally write all your things. You can schedule out a month of content in like an hour. So it's a game changer. If you're not doing that, you have got to get on top of this. And then engaging with your audience. If you've ever looked at my YouTube channel, I respond to every single comment. Like drop a comment. In this, I will respond to you myself personally. It's so important to engage with your audience because they're your people. They're your friends. They're your people. And the more you engage with them, the more reach and the more algorithm that you're going to get. It's absolutely crucial. The next thing I want to talk about is staying healthy and productive. This is so important. It's something my girl is going through right now. Like, we just had a kid. She's very burnt out. Prioritizing sleep and nutrition is so important. Like you probably didn't think I was going to talk about this in this video, but it's so important because we're talking about our mindset here, getting our mind right. It all comes down with like sleep, nutrition. These directly impact your energy levels and performance. Like if you're not sleeping correctly, obviously you're not going to have the energy to get behind the decks and go practice for 2 hours. It's never going to happen like that. You need to also create a dedicated workspace. Like you need to minimize distractions. Make sure that like if you have to go out and set your DJ gear up every single time to go practice for an hour, you're not going to do it. You need to figure out, even if it's just like in the corner somewhere, set it up somewhere where it's always available, readily available, where you can just turn it on and practice. If you got it like hidden away somewhere, like you got to set up a table, then you can set up that, you're never going to practice. And you know right now that you do not practice because of that. Make sure you have got a dedicated workspace, minimize distractions to maximize your focus. Boom. That's like, write that down. If you got a pen and paper right here, write that down. And then, take breaks. If you looked at my YouTube channel, I definitely took a break after my son was born. I did put out videos here and there, but I would easily go a month without putting a video up. My stats went down, but all I had to do was show back up. My stats are going right back up because I'm consistent again, but sometimes you just got to take a break. Avoid burnout by incorporating regular rest and relaxation into your schedule. It's such a game changer. Something you probably didn't think I would be talking about, but it's so important. There's a lot of DJs that I know who are just like, they work so hard nonstop. They're sick. They got like problems with them. And like eventually what's going to happen is they're not going to be able to DJ anymore because they're they're not healthy and they can't do it. So really take care of yourself. It's so important. So if you stayed with me through this video and you got any benefit out of this video, please like, subscribe. If you need personal support, I do one-on-one coaching. Right now it's $150 a month. February 2025. It might be going up in the future. I don't know. I'm getting a lot of people booking. But if you need one-on-one support, I can teach you how to beat match in 1 hour, no questions asked. Like, I promise you that. I will give you your money back. If you left this session and did not learn something, I will just give you your money back. The most important things that you need to think about is a mindset shift, your skill development, networking, business, and personal well-being. These are the 5 keys to success. Like, if you need pillars, these are your pillars. If you spend your time working on these 5 things, your life will be drastically changed in a very short period of time. Consistency is key. Small, consistent efforts will lead to significant results. Like, if you ever seen a giant door, like there's a 50-foot door, how come you can swing it? Because these little tiny hinges swing a big door. So these are the little tiny hinges. You work on these little tiny pillars right here, your life will be changed. So if you guys got any benefit out of this, like, subscribe, and I will have a ton more content for you guys. I'm dipping out to Jamaica. I might go live from there for you guys, but I will see you guys soon.